It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Every day a new crisis, a new distraction. Armed lunatics take hostages in our building. Some low-level employee gets himself electrocuted on the job. I don't need this. I can't have it. And the whole city's a mess. If the police can't keep order, I will. The battle armor we're developing for the military could help. I don't have the connections in local government to make it work, but I know a potential investor who does.
Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. Harry's more likely to talk to his old pal Peter Parker than some nut in a costume.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but after losing my dad and Uncle Ben, I guess I wanted to believe.
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared, and his work went with him. Your task force, their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
I can check that one off my list.
I caught up with Peter Parker. We used to be pretty good friends when we were kids, and our dads were partners. I was hoping he might be able to tell me more about his father's research, but he doesn't know any more than I do. Less, actually. Based on Dad's papers, I get the impression Richard Parker went on the run because Dad wanted to weaponize his research. Typical Norman Osborn. He either ran off or killed the one guy who might have been able to save his life. As if I didn't have enough problems, now I have to worry about Oscorp being stolen out from under me. Donald Mencken's supposed to work for me, and for now, he's doing what I say, but it's obvious he'd like to run the place. Then there's Wilson Fisk. He keeps offering to buy the company. I might even sell it, if I didn't need Oscorp's research division to find a cure for my disease. I've got to watch them. They'd both stab me in the back without thinking twice.
web slinging fail! Wow. I've seen cheerier graveyards. Just what I needed. Sooner or later, guys like this always make a mistake. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. Give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt or even kill. Now that's fun! This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. Web shooters are disabled. Gotta be careful. I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
Came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know it's safe.
I can't trust anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? Yes, that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? Craven played me like a violin. I'm gonna find out why. Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. Maybe I can still find some answers. Craven must know I'm after him. He left and took most of his stuff. But he didn't have time to get it all. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no, it's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you could eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He showed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed.
It's in the trees. Right before he springs the trap.
There is no escape.
Wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. If you could stomach the spilling of... You disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
You flail around like a drunken sailor.
I think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right? It'll be hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
I I can smell your fear. Impossible! I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. Always one step behind.
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Good. You fight ghosts. Come get me, boy.
Ambush me from the trees.
You've been a poor sport. So be it. To the death!
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
This is my chance to find out what the task force's real priorities are. Those two are up to no good. Good shot. Busted.
Mencken to all agents. Against my advice, our late founder's son, Harry, has decided to run Oscorp himself. Legally, this is his right, but in order to promote continuity of operations and a smooth changeover, I would remind you that you work for me, and will continue to report directly and only to me. Further, you will keep a man watching young Mr. Osborn at all times. Covertly. This is, of course, for his own protection in an extremely hostile business climate.
It's my lucky day. Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah. Only Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks, see what he's up to. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me.
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Only one thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing. I could be Mucus Man. You'll love my ion. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid. And of course the Daily Bugle never...
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched.
I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word. The boss wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody. Okay, ionic webbing. Let's redecorate. If I take down the armored guys, the rest won't know what to do.
Kitty!
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. Please, no applause. Okay, just a little. Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. But hey, you started it. Just what I wanted.
Task Force? Giving us that armor.
They always look so surprised.
I got him! What's that?
Who can resist that?
Target acquired.
I'll come right out.
Spider!
Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
I found the spider!
Just send me the dry cleaning bill.
You're all tricks. No more tricks.
Oh, God.
It's ionic webbing, not ironic.
You're not fighting personnel.
What's that?
Hey, pay attention!
I better check that out.
Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make them any faster.
Assault on police officers. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Can you add more crimes to the list?
this game.
Skinny, ain't you?
That's what I'm talking about.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
Sit back, relax. Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young.
Did that hurt? Oh wait, I just remembered, I don't care. I webbed your...
You fool, Spider-Man. You think those lackeys were meant to do anything more than delay you?
Our Spider-Man merchandise is selling well, but not well enough. Have one of our friends in the media start a controversy. Usual sort of thing, that our products are perverting children's minds and corrupting their morals. Then announce we may pull the products from the shelves. They'll sell out in a matter of hours. Spider-Man's image will take a hit, while we grow richer. It's come to my attention that a low-level worker at Oscorp has been killed after falling into a tank containing genetically altered electric eels. His name is something nauseatingly common. Oh yes, Max Dillon. Osborn's people are trying to keep the matter quiet. I wish to see this man's body for myself. Given the fascinating properties of Oscorp's cross-species genetics, there may be a great deal to learn from his corpse. If he is in fact dead, I'm hearing interesting things from our friends at the coroner's office.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
Over here!
Ionic webbing? Do your stuff. It could be worse. I could be Mucus Man. The armored guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that.
What's that? Somebody there?
You know how much you cost me, but the bill is coming due, Spider-Man!
Kitty.
The armor's only as good as the guy inside. Those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. It'll make wonderful news footage.
Fellas, I got him! Yo, over here! Bam! There he is!
This'll shake you up! Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay.
Got the spider!
Fellas, I got him! Bam!
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good.
I suppose when you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories.
What's that? Yo, over here!
You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more for this city than you could ever dream of.
I can check that one off my list. Oh yeah!
This armor's sweet. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now.
Yeah, the Kingpin's scary, but I'd work for him over the Osborn kid any day.
Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really.
I love getting paid to beat punk.
Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you. Get back.
Come to Papa. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. And heave. Oh, If you were awake, you'd be impressed. I'll take that. If I take out the guys giving orders, it'll mess up the whole organization. Time to screw up their lines of communication by taking out the guys who give the orders.
Come on, show me what you got.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Just what I want.
Bam! There he is!
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
Fellas, I got him!
It's my best shot here. Bad guys don't think of themselves as bad. Give me robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have to take a direct hand in this sordid matter.
Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what? No more games, Buffalo Bud. Just you and me. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you threaten me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it looked like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You, running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. I'll come right out with some cold water.
This is what
predators hide their food.
Your fat jokes now.
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
you're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy! Make a joke! You're a fool that's
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
brought this on yourself!
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, tough room.
Enough of you!
Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat you're the same height lying down. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys. Shake you up? Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, smell of fluff comes out.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. When you start turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy? You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did. You're so fat I could have you. Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Let's see how you do hand-to-hand.
It's ionic webbing. Ironic.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
I love getting paid to be punks.
When you put forth this week and effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me.
This on yourself.
Okay, ionic webbing, let's redecorate. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really.
Oh, come on.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. Spider-Man. You're a fool to challenge me.
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right?
Oh, come the fuck on!
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things?
Oh, come the fuck on!
Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man. I'll crush you in self-defense.
One gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Zing! Just to be clear. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
You're a fool to challenge me.
I fucking avoided that, you fuck! What the fuck?
It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? So people don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
That's part of my job. Beating down punks like you.
This is what happens when a boy faces a man.
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words.
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, tough room.
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard.
You're a fool to challenge me.
Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
What the fuck?
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
What happens when a boy faces a man?
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Zing! Just to be clear. You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
Where are your fat jokes now?
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat. When you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy! Make an example
Oh.
of you.
See how you do hand-to-hand.
You're a fool to challenge me!
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
Fucking avoided that! Fucking pissed me off.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was from a helicopter. No?
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
Did anyone else hear that?
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Zing! Just it's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat, when we go camping, the bears hide their food. More of a seismic blast, really.
Oh, come on.
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No?
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did. Lousy time for my web shooters to stop working. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
Who's there? I love getting paid to beat punks like you. What's that? Here he is! Anyone else hear that?
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean,
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
you're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in. What's that?
Okay, ionic webbing. Let's redecorate.
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning.
You're so fat when you wear hat. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
You brought this on yourself.
You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. You are so fat, when you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? You start hurting people. When you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about my life.
The fucking hell.
You have no...
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. Spider-Man.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Just to be clear. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bear, I dare food. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry, that was corny. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy? Did.
No more fancy stuff. This is gonna hurt. Bad.
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Where are your fat jokes now? Make a joke.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Tough room.
I've had enough of you!
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean... This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Craven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Craven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
Using those generators to make an energy shield. We gotta take him out. To get to Times Square, fast!
Get out of here, Spider-Man, before you get swallowed! You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! But go ahead, don't let me stop you!
Can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
No one cares. Well, I'll make them care.
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
Get out of here! Before you get swallowed! You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! But go ahead! Don't let me stop you! You can't get to me!
Can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
I don't have time to waste them! You said that.
I'm getting too far away from the action.
Just like that. Just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! But go ahead! Don't let me stop you! No one cares! Well, I'll make them care!
I can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators. Just what I always wanted.
Now you're making me mad! This is your last chance! Just like you head for the light even when you know everyone in here. You're lucky you're
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
get swapped. You should have run away while you could. Now you'll die.
Come to
I don't have time to waste on you. You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you miss it, you'll run for your life! You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! And don't let me stop you! I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
Shields are down. Times Square, here I come.
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
I recognize that guy. What happened to him? Ooh, pretty. There's something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
You don't care.
There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. No, really, how do you play video games? Is it like constant...
This is all your fault!
For a guy full of electricity, you're pretty dim. happened to you, it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors did! And all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me! Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they huddle in the shadows!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you?
I won't let you lock me up in Ravencroft again!
Ravencroft? Max, I just found out what they're doing here. Stop fighting me. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together. Shooters are down.
I'll kill you before I let them me again.
Web shooters really don't like electricity.
I'd rather die than go back.
I felt kind of bad for you. Now, not so much. Web shooters are disabled. Gotta be careful. Without webs for a bit.
I'm not going to let you put me back in that place!
Shooters are on the fritz.
Not again! You won't betray me again!
For a guy full of electricity, you're pretty dim. Web shooters really don't like electricity.
It's all getting dark!
Hard not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.
Attention all task force officers. Given the growing threat posed by the masked vigilante called Spider-Man, we are cleared to escalate Phase 3 of the Suppression Initiative. Be advised, there is no Phase 4. This ends now.
All units, be advised we have reports of rogue elements of the task force installing unknown devices, possibly dangerous, in populated areas. Proceed with extreme caution.
There could be mass casualties if I don't find those bombs right away.
We have... a suspicious device in Midtown East. All units, evacuate the area.
Tell the regular task force guys from the renegades, but they're all after me, so it doesn't matter. Friendlies in my... You know what you should do differently? Everything.
You're not fighting purse snatchers now. I'm gonna beat you senseless, and it'll be perfectly legal.
No way am I letting anyone set off bombs in my city. All mine.
Brutality? I don't know the meaning of the words.
Yeah, quit fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the funny one.
You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
What's that? Webs. All the stylish bad guys are wearing this season.
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words. Yet.
And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still. Gotta get to the rift fast. Turn my back on people in need. Gotta move faster. That was close.
I need a bomb squad unit to investigate a reported explosive device. Evacuation is in progress.
Ran out of options there. Someone doesn't want me finding what's in here, but I'm incorrigibly curious.
We've got him! Here, everyone to me!
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is. Got 'em all.
We've got him! Hey, Grigori! What's that?
Someone doesn't want me finding what's in here, but I'm incorrigibly curious.
I have him! We've got him! We've got him! No more tricks. Now you must fight. He got Yuri!
Hit it! Here's one for the highlight reel!
Hey, Grigori!
We may have been breached. It is too risky to stay.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this.
There! Get him! Help! I see him! There! Get him!
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong. Did it!
What's that? What happened? How can this happen so quickly? A man is down! I can't reach you!
Whoa, some of this stuff would make for awesome Spidey suits.
Help! I see him!
A big win with style. with the guys setting bombs, or you're stopping me from getting to them. Either way, we have a problem. Oh, come on, don't cry! Oh, no, I didn't! Oh, yes, I did! You're starting to get predictable.
I'm gonna beat you senseless. And it'll be perfectly
Can't use my webbing for a while. Gotta play it smart.
You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
Hey, you'll be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that. Nothing a little ionic.
You're just
Can't always sling a web. You guys are either renegades or idiots. You're just stupid. I'll apologize later. You've led me on a merry journey. Honestly, that's an improvement on what you were wearing.
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
Lousy time for my web shooters to stop working.
I'm gonna beat you. Police brutality? I don't know the meaning of the words. Yet.
Ionic webbing! Sorry, it's just fun to say that.
That's part of my job.
That jolt affected my web shooters.
You're not fighting purse snatchers.
Gotta move faster.
I'm gonna beat you senseless, and it'll be perfectly legal. Police brutality? You don't know the meaning.
We should breakdance fights. Oh, you should see me do the worm.
You're just some skinny kid. You're just down hard. You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
Just a little scoop. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy. Was I in the zone or what? Let's go for a swim. a great way to fall on my tuchus. You guys are either renegades or idiots. If you're just stupid, I'll apologize later. What the heck was I aiming for? This belongs at the bottom of the river. No time to lose.
Come on.
That was
What the fuck? Pisses me off. I didn't fucking...
Ran out of options there. I can't tell the regular task force guys from the renegades. But they're all after me, so it doesn't matter.
Anyone else hear that?
I'd explain how ionic webbing works, but does anybody really care? I said... You're gonna love this! I will. Nothing a little ionic webbing can't fix. force thing was a terrible idea?
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words. Yet.
Let's see this again in slow motion. Ionic webbing. Sorry, it's just fun to say that. This isn't Why can't they all be like that? Gotta get to the river, fast! Hustle it up, Spidey. Just made it!
We have a suspicious device in Midtown East. All units, evacuate the area.
Tell the regular task force guys from the renegades. But they're all active, so it doesn't matter. Let's go for a swim. Okay, Dynamite. You can go boom now. No one plants bombs in my city. No one!
All available units, respond to the Oscorp building. Set up a perimeter and assist in evacuation. We have reports of hostiles on the premises, armed and dangerous.
Not again. Gotta get over there fast.
Gotcha! Death from above!
Web shooters are down. Oscorp looks like a bomb went off. Or a bunch of them. I need to find out who did it. I'm sure they can do it. Great. Listen, I know you task force guys think I'm the second coming of Al Capone, but there's a bigger threat right now.
The Goblin gave us this armor after he sprung us from Ravencroft. We work for him, and he wants you alive or dead. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna go with option 2.
Another one? Listen, guys, I know crazy doesn't need a reason, but I've never met this Goblin you keep talking about.
Well, the boss knows you, and he's paying us to bring you to him. In pieces, if that's what it takes.
That's the same kind of Oscorp tech the task force uses. Where'd you get it? What did you do to Harry Osborn?
Yeah, it's what you did to him you should worry about. What he's gonna do to you.
Stupid.
Whoa! Oscorp looks like a bomb went off. Or a bunch of them. Another one! Listen, guys, I know crazy doesn't need a reason, but I've never met this Goblin you keep talking about.
Well, the boss knows you, and he's paying...
Okay, listen up, minion number 4. I want answers. Your pals made it sound like Harry Osborn is this Goblin person. But he'd never do that to his own company.
I guess you don't know the boss as well as you thought. Chew on...
Score! You're gonna love this! Well, I will. Look at this place. It could all come crashing down. If anyone's still in there, I've got to get them out. Fast.
Help! I can't breathe! Spidey, help me! You're a real hero, Spidey.
Hurry! I can't hold it for long!
Thanks, Spider-Man. I'm gonna write the Bugle. Tell them they're wrong about you.
Not even a question. Saving lives comes first. Seriously, I don't think there's...
Spider-Man, please save me! I thought I was dead.
Oh, God. Harry Osborn, is that really you?
Does it look like me? No. Harry Osborn's dead thanks to you. All that's left is the Goblin.
You couldn't wait, could you? You tried something else!
Richard Parker's spider venom. And look, I'm a new man.
I warned you, what could happen?
I'm dying, you idiot. What else was I supposed to do?
You could have let me do research.
No. From now on, I take what I want, no matter who I have to kill.
bristling web. If you want help, you don't have to fight me. I'll do whatever I can to cure you.
And turn me back into that whiny trust fund baby? I don't think so.
Listen, what you've done didn't just affect your body. It's twisted your mind. You have to let me...
Wrong! I don't have to let anyone do anything! That's the old me. Always waiting for Daddy to come and hug me and make it all better. Well, he never did. But it doesn't matter now! I can make it better myself. Well, it's better for me, not so good for you! Find out why you're stealing. Then I'll do it myself. Cure the disease, but keep the power!
That's the first time anyone's called me stable. I gotta admit, you set the bar pretty low. I'm sorry for what happened to you, but I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone.
Oh, you say that, you have a choice. My father said, Peter failed. You failed. And like I always said, you yourself.
Your father... Look at you! You don't care who gets caught in the middle of your grudge match. These are people, Harry. People with lives, with families and friends who run them. Just because you didn't have that doesn't give you the right to take it from anyone else.
No one gave a damn about me! Why should I care about them? But I could do better. Maybe I'll figure out how to get myself powers like yours. I'd be a much better Spider-Man than you ever were. Snazzy a costume, maybe some accessories. I got it. Spider-Man!
That's enough! I know you're dying. I know you've had it rough. But I'm not gonna let that hold me back anymore. Sorry, Harry.
No! You can't do this to me! I'm the Goblin! Oh! No one's ever gonna hurt me again!
You know what you should do differently? Everything. Less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that. really brings out your eyes.
Kill me. I don't live like this.
That's never the answer. It's the easy way out. You think it's hard for you? There are people sick, dying all over the world, some with the same disease, who don't have your money, resources. Even if you don't want to keep fighting for yourself, you owe it to them. You're gonna answer for your mistakes, and do whatever you can to make up for them. The greatest man I ever knew taught me that.
Alright guys, I'm gonna pause.
All units, we're getting alarms from the Ravencroft Institute. Can anyone respond? Over.
Dispatch, we got our hands full with the blackout and Oscorp. Cannot respond. Repeat, cannot respond.
I better get over there now. What the heck was I aiming for?
At Ravencroft. We don't have the manpower to handle it. All we could do is close the bridge, seal it off.
What about the people who work there?
We sent in some task force guys to evacuate. They're having a bad time. Any chance you can lend a hand?
On my way. This is a nightmare. How'd it get so bad so fast? It's like someone deliberately freed all the most dangerous inmates. This is worse than I ever imagined. Both the staff and the non-violent inmates are fast. I've gotta get those people out. Oh, seismic blast. Is there anything you can't make better? Let's see this again in slow motion.
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
We should breakdance fight instead. Oh, you should see me do the worm. I prefer to...
Spider-Man! Get me out of here! Thank you. It got so bad, so fast.
Glad to help. Now get as far away from here as you can. You've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you. Fool me once. Here's one for the highlight reel.
Please! Get this off me!
Thank you. I was so scared.
Head for the bridge. The police will get you out. I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. Want to surrender? Raise your hand. No? Fine. Way. You're gonna love this! Oh, I will. Ionic webbing makes everything better. Oh no, my web shooter's crashed. I'm getting too far away from the action. Let's see this again in slow motion! Help! I'm trapped in here! Spider-Man, you rock. Don't thank me yet. You need to get to safety. Aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside. this. Shakalaka. Minor adjustment. Come on, you're not taking this seriously. Or are you really that slow? Now, isn't that more attractive? Stick around a while. Okay, they can't all be winners.
Spider-Man, help me!
Oh, come on, don't cry. I can try to humiliate you less. Here's one for the highlight reel. Mencken, right? You work for Oscorp. I'll try not to hold that against you. What happened here?
It was Cassidy. We tried treating him with an experiment.
Don't! I know what you and Fisk were up to. Using these people as guinea pigs.
Okay, fine, but the danger's real. Cassidy changed into something horrible, deadly, and he wants to make more like him.
How do I stop Cassidy?
I'm not sure you can. You'd have to overwhelm the symbiote we injected him with. Stop it from functioning. Inflict too much damage for it to handle. Perhaps with fire, or intense vibrations. It's all theoretical. We plan further studies, but...
What did this nutball cocktail of yours do to him?
I don't fully understand it. But like everything else, the goal was to cure the Osborns. In this case, by creating organic, intelligent life forms, nanites, that rely on the body's survival for their own. Now listen to me. Any disease, any damage, they can recognize and heal, as well as protect and defend the host.
Symbiotic relationship. More? Cassidy's a loony psycho killer. When did he turn into a social butterfly?
He had an abusive father, absent mother. He was always jealous of other kids with loving, stable families.
So he's trying to create one?
Yes. Out of the most dangerous inmates at Ravencroft. He wants to build a family in his image.
I'll get you outside, which is more than you deserve. But then I have to go after Cassidy.
I agree. He's headed for the sub-basements, where the most damaged inmates are kept. Now, if he makes them into beings like him, no place will be safe. Okay, I'm fine from here. My car's outside.
Get to a hospital. Tell the police everything. Or after I'm done with Cassidy, I'll come looking for you. Led me on a merry chase, but now you're mine. Heavy-duty security. Wonder what they had here. I get the feeling something seriously wrong was going on here. Dispatch any... I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you. Water's got a live current. Stay on high ground. I might just... That jolt affected my web shooters.
Target acquired! Open fire! I like hurting people. Let me show you.
Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside. Can't use my webbing for a while. Heavy-duty security. Wonder what they had here. I get the feeling something seriously wrong was going on here. Shh! That water's got a live current in it. Gotta stay on high ground. Got it! Ionic webbing! Sorry, it's just fun to say that. Web shooters are disabled. Gotta be careful. We should breakdance fight instead! Oh, you should see me do the worm.
Target acquired. What's that? You're gonna wish you never heard of Spider. Got him!
Dispatch any friendlies in my area?
Target acquired.
This isn't personal, I just think you're a jerk. Okay, maybe it is personal. Let's see this again in slow motion! And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. equipment, burn marks. I bet this is where they held Max Dillon. I get the feeling there's something behind that wreckage. Gotta stay out of that water, or I'm gonna get one heck of a jolt. The Venom Project? Huh, great. Why is it never the Puppy Project or the Chocolate Project? Gotta stop Cassidy before he makes things even worse.
You're trapped in my web, little spider. Don't fear the darkness. Let it in. Then you'll be like me.
What on earth is that? Actually, it doesn't look like anything from Earth. I've never seen anything so horrible in my life.
Growing family, Spider-Man. So many mouths to feed. I think I'll feed them you!
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
My friend is hungry. It wants a nice fat spider to munch on. You rejected my gift, but I have another one for you. Death. All the voices in my head agree. You have to die.
Gotta stop Cassidy before he makes things even worse. Cassidy! That's as far as you go. One of you is already too many.
I'm not Cletus Cassidy. Not anymore. I'm my true self now. I'm Carnage!
better weapon. Would I lie to you? Quit fighting like that.
Poor little spider. You're just not ready to see the truth, are you?
I didn't web up your mouth because I don't want you to suffocate. You're starting to talk me out of it.
See, you think you're joking. But I know what you won't admit to yourself. When I killed those criminals, you were happy. You were grateful to me, weren't you?
No,
It's not too late to understand. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
You say you're searching for answers in death, but what were you trying to do when I stopped you? Make others like you? A family?
So we can spread the message, the truth, that chaos and death are the only—
Wrong. You're trying to create a family because you never had one. You went looking for death, Cletus. You wanted the life you never had. Now who's not seeing the truth? You said you killed to understand death. What are you trying to understand?
The meaning, the truth, the secrets it reveals about all of us that we're afraid to see.
I can tell you that. Death is a part of life. It happens. Sometimes for a reason, sometimes for no reason. You're wasting your time looking for some cosmic answer in death. Life is where you find meaning. And buddy, you've wasted yours. What makes you think I'm anything like you?
You wanted to do what I did. End those criminals forever.
That's true. I didn't want to admit it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel that way.
I knew it.
But that's human. Anger, wanting revenge. It's not wrong to feel emotions like that. It's wrong to act on them.
Here's the real difference between us, Spider-Man. I'm at peace with who I am.
You shouldn't be.
And you should? Then why aren't you?
Sorry, Cletus. I just figured out talking to a psycho killer isn't gonna give me the answers I'm after.
I know what will. Death.
So much for fires being romantic. Cletus, I can help you. Get the evil into you.
Needs fixing, Spider-Man. I'm finally perfect. What I was always meant to be. Right death, Spider-Man. Embrace it.
So much for fires being romantic.
It's just the beginning.
without my marshmallows.
Welcome.
They say everyone's the hero of his own story. Come on.
It's just the beginning.
Webs, what all the stylish bad guys are. Cletus, I can fix what they did to you.
It's fixing Spider-Man. I'm finally. I was always meant to
Come on, you're not taking this seriously. Or are you that slow?
First blood to me. I always get the last blood too.
Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. And me without my marshmallows.
You're welcome. That hurt. It's just the beginning. Fight death, Spider-Man. Embrace it.
With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that.
It's gonna get a lot bloodier than that.
With my luck, now I'll get busted for smoking in public. You know, water balloons would be a much better weapon. Would I lie to you?
First blood to me. I always get the last blood too. chaos and death. When I've got my family, we'll wake everyone up.
I wish you wouldn't. After the week I'm having, I could really use a nice long nap.
We'll kill each other. That would be what I did to criminals. I can help you get there.
Oh, fuck.
Like me.
Cletus, I can help you. What they did to you.
You're the one who needs fixing, Spider-Man. I'm fine. And I was always meant to It's gonna get a lot earlier than that.
It's like a disaster movie, but just for you. Oh, come on.
Chaos is the only thing that's real. Chaos and death. Got my family. We'll wake everyone up.
I wish you wouldn't. After the week I'm having, I could really use a nice long nap. I prefer to give you individual attention.
Why are you fighting? We're so alike. They're doing family already. Admit it. What I did to criminals is what you want to do. Get there. Be free.
You're wrong. Nothing like this. The whole reason I do this is to stop people like you.
More pain.
You know what you should do differently? Everything.
Spider-Man?
you!
You're the one who needs fixing. Finally, perfect. What I was always meant to be.
Seismic blast has a way of bringing people together. On the floor.
It's just the Chaos is the only thing that's real. Chaos and death. When I'm not my fate, we'll wake everyone up.
After the week I'm having, I could really use a nice long nap.
Maybe we'll kill each other. Why won't you just die?
Seismic blast.
Why are you fighting? We're so late. Ready. Admit it. What I did to criminals is what you want to do. I can help you get there. Like me.
You're wrong. Nothing like you. The whole reason I'm here, the whole reason I do this is to stop people like you.
You like hurting me, don't you? I'm going to give up. Become more like me every second.
Good thing my costume protects me, but not enough.
More pain.
That's not the answer, Cletus. None of us are gonna find any answers here.
What's the matter, Peter? You look like you lost your last friend. Hey, but I know for a fact you've still got at least one.
It's Uncle Ben. I miss him so much. I just feel lost without him. He raised me. I loved him. And he died because he was looking for me. I'm not sure how to live with that.
Let me ask you something, Pilgrim. Your Uncle Ben, he was one of the best people I ever knew. Everyone loved him. He had an amazing life, right? So, why do you want to make it all about how it ended? What counts isn't how he died, Peter. What matters is really the way he lived. I want you to make his life mean something. I want you to be the man he raised you to be. The man that he was so proud of when he saw what you were growing into.
He told you that?
All the time. Your uncle knew what a tough place the world could be. He knew that it needs heroes. And hey, take it from me, you are one of those heroes. So what do you say? Are you gonna go out there and prove it? I want you to do it for Uncle Ben, and for me.
Yeah. Yes, Dan. I will. I miss Uncle Ben. I'll always miss him. But I don't have to replace him, because he already gave me everything I needed. Now it's up to me to honor his memory by using what he gave me, in a way that'll make him proud.
Nuff said. Nuff said.
Oh, you can rely on me, Mr. Mayor. I consider it my honor to provide any help I can. What happened to young Osborne is tragic, but never fear. I'll continue to finance the task force myself. And, at the risk of seeming overconfident, I promise you, with the criminal organizations that plagued our city crushed, the crime rate will go down to a manageable level. Yeah, goodbye. There you are. Come in, my friend. Come in. I couldn't have done this without you. Chameleon.
What happens now?
Now, the real work begins.
Can't ever forget why I'm here. To help people. Midtown East. Lots of traffic. And lots of crime.